Well, good morning. We're back in the corner. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a nice day. We're gonna have some coffee. I hope. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I got coffee. I do not have a coffee cup. Oh, I will have to pick a coffee cup. And I'll do this one right here. My house is so squeaky. So squeaky. I'll use a young one for this cup. Okay, I've gathered everything. Cup, spoon, creamer, coffee. Except for, we do have one of these left. I'm gonna make the last one of these. Why this water bottles? Yes, I'm using a potato peeler to open up my packets of coffee. That's so funny. Oh boy. I've only been awake 5 minutes. So, hard on me if I'm slow. I'll put that much in. It's 2 week, I got more. Give it another half some more. I may have lost it. Got my fruit bowl here. Or your whatever bowl. So, avocado orange, 2 lemons, 1 lime, and a pear. And then my husband brought me these. That's a brookie. You ever had a brookie? It's a it's a brownie and a cookie together, cooked together. And this one is fudge brownie. And this inside the paper towel is the apple I sliced the other day. Let's see how it's doing. Put the paper towel over it when I sliced it. And now all you have to do is slice that off right there. And the rest of the apple's still good. But look, it's not even brown. Right? There. And I just set it in like that. Yeah, I did it. I did do that. I reached my arm right over the spout. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Jeez. When will I learn? I won't ever learn. Maybe that's why my dog never learns. So, his girlfriend was over the other day. Yesterday. Day before yesterday. She was here for, they were here for like 4 or 5 hours, which is great. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm very congested this morning. But I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see how it tastes. Looks good. Looks a little strong. Hmm. I should just pour the rest of it in there. It's almost gone. I still have my sweet creamer though. But I do like the caramel macchiato one. Wish I could find amaretto. Okay, that's good. That is good right there. That is a good cup of coffee right there. Right there, right there, right there. There we go. We're set for the next round. Probably this afternoon. And I've been drinking a cup at night. So I drank a cup of coffee last night. I made it at about, I want to say like 6 p.m., right? 6 p.m. And then I drank all but a little tiny bit. Was it 6? It's probably 6:30 when I made the coffee. So 7:15 rolls around, and I say, "Oh man, I'm beat. I'm gonna go to bed. I had a busy day yesterday." So then, after I drink my coffee, I lay down and go sleep. And just woke up 6:05. I woke up. So that's a lot of time sleeping. And I woke up once to go to the restroom. Other than that, I slept through the whole night after drinking a cup of coffee. It's relaxing. It relaxed me. I thought I had a ground of coffee. It didn't dissolve. Is that the right word? Dissolve. Or crack in my cup? Or it's just the seam. It's the seam I'm seeing. It's weird. Because it kind of goes crooked. Could be a crack next to the seam. I hope it's not cracked. It's one of my favorite cups. What's it say on it? Smith's. Smith's Engineering Value in Aerospace. Smith's Engineering Value in Aerospace. The little tiny writing, value in aerospace. I just thought it said Engineering Aerospace. It's a branch of Boeing, I think, making planes. Stuff like that. My father-in-law works at Boeing. And he does the wiring for the plane. So he goes in that little tiny area, for the most part laid down, and wires up the wires that run through the wings and all that. I don't know about planes. I've only been on 4 or 5 plane rides in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, about 5. So I don't fly often. My daughter, however, she flies all the time. She's got frequent flyer miles, and she's had a couple of free flights. She went to, I didn't make it, but unfortunately. But when my niece got married, she made it to the wedding. My daughter did, because she had a frequent flyer mile. She could go for free, fly there and back for free. So I appreciate her going. Funny thing is, my sister is terrified of flying. But when it's your daughter's wedding, when it is your daughter's wedding, you will fly. You know? The thing is she knows. She knows her mom can't do that. But, you know, my sister called my daughter selfish one time. I said, selfish? She said anything but that. She's a selfish brat. I said, you're wrong. You are wrong about my daughter. I said, she's smart. That's the problem. She's too smart for her own good. No, she's genius. But when she gets called a spoiled brat, that's when no, she's not spoiled. She's not a brat. Hello, a brat? What constitutes a brat? You're a brat. Like, if they want something and continuously stomp their feet for it, is that a brat? Do they talk back to their parents? Does that constitute a brat? My daughter did none of that. None of that. She's quiet and reserved. That doesn't constitute a spoiled brat. You know? Because she's so smart. Your guys' stupid conversations is driving her crazy. That's why. And to be honest with you, she's very humbling. Very humbling. With, you know, everything. You know, I mean, at one point I did say to her, just because you're that smart doesn't mean you get to treat people stupid. She goes, Mom, it's driving me crazy, all those stupid people. I said, you have to live with it and be more humbling with it. Does that constitute a brat? Or does that constitute somebody that's frustrated? Or doesn't understand? You know, she can be a genius and still not understand something. She doesn't understand that most people aren't that smart. You know? And maybe it did drive her crazy. But she's such a sweetheart. She's a wonderful mother. And now that she's older and she has a kid and she's married and stuff like that, she understands that, you know, you gotta be more humbling, right? And she is. She's very quiet, very reserved. But for my sister to call her a spoiled brat was wrong. And I probably will never forgive her for that. So, the niece that got married, that's her favorite. That's my sister's favorite niece. She probably doesn't even consider my daughter a niece, right? But I think at one point my daughter told her, shut the fuck up. I think she did. The last time we were all together, she talked with my nephew's wife for almost the whole time. They really got along. They were laughing, they were giggling, they were talking, they were, you know, getting their place together, stuff like that. I don't think, you know, right? And then afterwards, my sister, no, she's a spoiled brat. I said, really? What constitutes a brat? Huh? I think the prime example of a brat would be Timothy, my nephew from my other sister. He's not a brat anymore, but he's 30, 37, somewhere around there. And this is what I think constitutes a brat. A child, a 5-year-old or 6-year-old or 7-year-old child, in a family get together, let's say 4th of July, right? And does nothing but rummages through all the fireworks before it's time to light them off, and runs around and grabs people's beers and runs and takes a drink as he's running away, getting drunk, 7-year-old, and then coming up and kicking somebody in the shin. I think that constitutes brat, acting like that in a family gathering. Definitely constitutes. But was he called a brat? No. And I don't know what my daughter did to make her think that she was a brat. She's never been a brat. I have wonderful children. They don't smoke, they don't drink. Well, Orion drinks a little bit. Kayla drinks, I'm sure. But they don't smoke cigarettes. They probably smoke weed. I think Orion's wife smokes. So and Orion's like, I don't care. My mom smokes. I don't care, right? And then Kayla, she's on and off with it. She does, and then she doesn't, and then she does, and then she does. You know, that's kind of how I am. Excuse me. But I don't think my children are brats in any way, shape, or form. And I take offense to somebody calling them a brat when, why don't you look up the definition of a brat, because you're not going to find my daughter there. You know, neither one of my children were brats. They were quiet. And Orion she was just passive, just majorly passive, you know. Excuse me. I said she by accident, but I'm getting used to it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you could go watch some of my previous videos, but my daughter is transitioning. So she was a she, Andrea, and now she is a boy, Orion. So I'm getting used to it. I love them. I love them all to death. But, and, you know, she was just so passive, like, yeah, sure, yeah, sure, you know. And if she was asked to do something that she didn't want to do, she would cook me. She goes, Mom, I don't want to do that. I said, well, honey, you don't have to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. So then she'd just stay with me, you know, maybe holler. And I said, she didn't want to do it, you know. So, because she was very passive. She, no means a brat, that's for sure. You know. And did I spoil my kids? Now, being a brat is one thing. Being a spoiled brat is something completely different. So, were they spoiled? I don't think so. I don't think I spoiled my kids. I gave them, it wasn't bare minimum, but it wasn't the max either, you know? So if they wanted something expensive, I would make a deal with them and make them do stuff for it, you know? Okay, you want this? You have to do this for so many days or whatever, dishes for a month, something like that, right? So they would earn their things. And during Christmas, did I give them too many presents? I don't think so. Kayla got a lot during Christmas because her birthday was the next day. What child doesn't get gifts on their birthday, right? So you have Christmas, the very next day is my daughter's birthday. So she's got all the Christmas gifts, and then she gets all the birthday. She's got all this stuff all at once. Well, we all get that too, but our birthdays are far away from Christmas. So, like mine is in June. So in June I get my presents, and then at Christmas I get my presents, and that's 6 months away. Hers is 1 day apart. Presents, Christmas, presents, birthday. It's a lot. It's not too much. It's exactly what every other fucking kid gets. So they're adults now, but my youngest is like 27. Gonna be 28 at the end of the year. So, and I'll be 60 in 5 months? February, March, April, May, June. 5 months, I'll be 60. It's crazy. I never thought I'd live to be 60. I want to live to be 60, Neil. Come on. Don't do anything. So I died a day before my birthday. I'm sorry. I'm a little morbid when it comes to death. Because everybody dies. That's my motto. Everybody dies. Like that song. Everybody hurts. I don't know the word. That's the only part I know. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. I've been gabbing long enough. I've drank almost half my coffee. It's delicious this morning, by the way. Needs to be heated up a little bit. I don't have one of those battery-operated cups that keeps it warm for hours. I would love one of those. Oh my God, that would be so cool. But I don't have one of those. And I don't know where to find one of those. Anyways, thanks for joining me for morning coffee. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. I don't know if I'm going to cook anything today, but if I do, I will film it. All right, everybody. Have a great day.